Scientists say they have discovered water trapped inside tiny beads of glass scattered across the Moon, suggesting a potential reservoir of this precious resource for future human activities on the lunar surface. The Moon was long believed to be dry, but over the last few decades, several missions have shown there is water both on the surface and trapped inside minerals. The Moon is constantly bombarded with impactors, for example micrometeoroids and large meteoroids, which produce impact glass beads during high-energy flash heating events, said planetary scientist Sen Hu of the Chinese Academy of Sciences Institute of Geology and Geophysics, a co-author of the study published in the journal Nature Geoscience. The solar wind is a stream of charged particles, primarily protons and electrons, emanating outward from the corona, the outermost part of the Sun's atmosphere, and permeating the solar system. Solar wind-derived water is produced by the reaction of solar hydrogen with oxygen present at the surface of the lunar glass beads, Hu said, with these spheres then acting like a sponge for the water. For future Moon exploration, including potential long-term lunar bases staffed with astronauts, water is of vital importance not only as a drinking supply but as a fuel ingredient. The Moon lacks the bodies of liquid water that are a hallmark of Earth. But its surface is thought to harbor a fairly substantial amount of water, for example in ice patches residing in permanently shadowed locales and trapped in minerals. Water is the most sought-after commodity for enabling sustainable exploration of planetary surfaces. Knowing how water is produced, stored and replenished near the lunar surface would be very useful for future explorers to extract and utilize it for exploration purposes, Hu said. While the discovery of water on the Moon is exciting, it is still not clear how useful it will be for future human exploration or even potential colonization. The quantities are relatively small, and it will likely be difficult and expensive to extract the water from the Moon's surface. However, the discovery does offer new insights into the history and composition of our nearest celestial neighbor. The discovery of water on the Moon has important implications for future space exploration. Water is a vital resource for human spaceflight, as it can be used for drinking, growing plants, generating oxygen, and producing rocket fuel. If we can find a way to extract and use the water on the Moon, it could help make long-duration missions more sustainable and less reliant on Earth-based resources. Researchers see promise in obtaining water from the glass beads, perhaps through a heating process to release vapor that would then turn into liquid through condensation. "We can simply heat these glass beads to free the water stored in them," said Hu. The capsule returning the soil samples to Earth landed in the northern Chinese region of Inner Mongolia. About 3.8 pounds, 1.7 kilograms, of soil were collected in the Chang'e-5 mission, with 32 glass beads, tens to hundreds of micrometers wide, examined in the study from the small amount of soil made available for this research, Hu said. The glass beads were found to hold a water content of up to about 2,000 parts per million by weight. Hu said he believes that such impact glass beads are a common part of lunar soils, found globally and spread evenly.